Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on into UTLR Live or Under the Lights Racing. I am your host, UTLR Storm. Staying comfy tonight here on the web. Tonight I've got a lot of special guests along with me and a couple of amazing people along to my right in the booth with me tonight. I've got our one and only SP. He's one of our admins here at Under the Lights Racing. And then I've also got alongside me Rock NASCAR 388, our special guest. As you see across the bottom of your screen, he is going to be our special guest for the night. And a special person that I'd like to introduce, INF. Y'all probably have heard of him before. If you have watched any of the Under the Lights Racing races in Season 5, then you are very aware of INF. Guys, I'm so glad to have you on the booth. Rock, welcome, my man. How you doing tonight? And it's so good to finally get to actually bring you on to UTR Live. It's been kind of cool to talk with you here over the last few months and stay in touch. I know you make a true impact across the community for NASCAR console racing, but it's truly a blessing to finally have you a part of a live announcement with us tonight. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great one this evening. Let me try to get audio. I think I might. Hang on. Sorry guys, I had my audio cut out. Sorry guys, audio cut out. Audio cut out. Audio guys, audio audio. All right, let's try it again. But yeah, guys, we are glad to have everybody on this evening. Like I said, glad to have you, man. We'll get to you in just a few minutes with a special announcement for this evening. Guys, welcome on in. If I can find my freaking mouse, I swear. Sorry, guys, it's been a struggle this evening. Staying chill, staying relaxed. INF, we got some awesome things this season lined up for UTR, don't we? Man, and we had you probably what?
Yes, sir.
playoff
It's going to
races
be
for us, the last 10
quite an
races throughout
interesting
the
season
season
here with
5,
all the new cars,
and
a few
you
new
did excellent.
faces.
What
It's
was
going to
your
be
probably if you
going to
had
be a
to
very
take a key
interesting and
takeaway
unique season here.
from those races that you broadcasted? Probably what was your most highest key point?
Oh man, well, there have been a lot of key points there through the last few races of the season. Definitely, I think Daytona, probably one of them. That was quite a big moment here for the league coming into the what was, I believe, the first
Yes,
race of the
indeed,
championship
and
for, and well, that kind of
so
set the
one
tone
of the
for
biggest
the ending of the
or
season. But
one of the key
yeah, I
announcement
mean,
that
there
we'd
was
like to have
multiple
is
other key points going on
that we
throughout
are
the
welcoming
through the
INF
end of the
back
season,
to
and
Under the
it
Lights
was it was
Racing here in
all of it
season
was very
6.
enjoyable.
That is starting off with the Clash this Wednesday, and INF is going to be taking us home into the Clash this weekend. So, what's your thoughts on being able to have the opportunity to return this season and going into the Clash this week?
Well, first off, it's an honor to be
Yep.
being welcomed back into the booth like this. It's a privilege and an honor that I take very, very much to heart and means a lot to me. But going into the clash here at what I do believe to be Auto Club, it's it is Auto Club, correct? All right. Well, especially in the new cars, it's gonna tell us a bit about how we're gonna maybe see racing throughout this season, and maybe can give us some indicators as to who we may be able to see up front in this upcoming season. These cars kind of equal the playing field for some people,
Oh yes, for
and
sure. And
it brings the
SP, what is
competition a
your
lot
thoughts on these
closer.
new
And
cars
you're gonna
going
have to
into
drive
the Clash
in a
with
bunch of different
guys that we
ways
raced with
throughout the
last
season.
season?
So
So as
it'll be
far as
fun to
new
see
drivers, there's
all
no
these
new
cars at
drivers in
Auto
this
Club,
field.
and it'll
It's
no
guys from
doubt be
last
an
season
exciting
competing
race.
in just a brand new car for the first time together at Auto Club. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, um, I really enjoy these next gen cars. Some people are kind of mixed on it. I really do think that that's going to provide a lot of good racing, a lot of preseason testing, as well as our preseason races we had. We saw the car just in general on all the different tracks. I mean, with a good group of people, small group of people, it didn't matter. It was just phenomenal to see how these cars raced each other very close, very tight, but you can like move around very good. The grip is there. So just going into Auto Club with the 13, 14 guys we are going to have, it's going to be a great show in the booth. And I know we had a very close finish, probably the closest finish in UTLR history here last season at Auto Club. So, I mean, it is going to be one of the best races of the season, even though it's technically the Clash, just for, you know, fun and giggles and all that
Yeah, I
kind of
have to
stuff.
agree with
But
you. I
I
mean,
mean, it's
I was
here,
a
season
part of
six
the
UTLR.
finish
I'm looking
last
forward
season
to
at
it.
Auto Club.
Just getting
Wasn't
back
able to
out on the
be a part
track,
of it at
racing
the
with,
line, but had a
you,
fighting chance going
LRS,
in the first
Mole,
corners
and all the new
whenever
guys
I
too.
got
It's
pinched
just
down.
overall
I
going to be
guess
a
a little
really
bit of
good
revenge
season, I think.
from Mole and me having contact at Daytona, and I kind of bumped him out of the way in order to take the win. And then he kind of, I guess, repays the favor, ends up turning me down off of two at Auto Club last year, but still great racing there. And like I said, those were old cars. If you expect that at the old cars, then it's going to be incredible to see what happens with these new cars. Um, so I'm ready for this season. Rock, what is your thoughts with these new cars from what you've seen with these streams and then what you've seen with yourself on track in some of these league races you've been a part of? What is your thoughts on these brand new cars at some of these tracks?
Well, to my opinion, I like the next gen car. Um, it's very stable. Yes, it is a little bit slower than the 2020 cars, but like I said, it is very stable. And I enjoy the car. I really like it. It's going to bring some close competition, keeping the pack together more together closely than before, especially on sliders. And but all in all, I'm very
That's awesome
pleased
to
with
hear
the car.
from one of the
I've
greatest
raced it
out there.
myself
And
and got a
one thing
chance
I'd
to feel it
like
out,
to take into
and I
perspective
was very
is
pleased with it.
these new
Actually,
cards at
I
Atlanta.
wanna
Um,
wanna
it
race
has a
with it.
little bit of an issue with
So
the update.
I'm
We
enjoying
did
it.
not get the fifth gear correct, but still, we have the four gear. We have four gears, but we're on the old Atlanta with a brand new car, and the way they put the car into the game, they gave us the high downforce package for what would be the new Atlanta Super Speedway. Except now we're going to be racing on older surface with a new car with the package that's meant for the new surface and not the old one. So, how do you think that's going to play a role into as far like pack racing maybe, or is it going to get strung out again? I mean, from have you seen anything that looks like it could be a pack racing type of race, or you think it's going to be more of a strung out race whenever we go around to it?
I think it's from what I've watched, watching multiple streams with the next gen cars, like I said, as well as racing it myself. I believe it's going to be more pack racing. Um, I have seen it get strung out, and that's only because, if you let off the throttle too much, you'll
I know.
definitely
Do you
lose
agree with that,
drafts
or
at,
what's your
at
thoughts on
any
it?
track. So you're definitely going to have to watch the throttle, being on and off the throttle. But um, it's going to be close pack racing for sure in these next gen cars.
Yeah, Atlanta's quite a tricky track to get right for some of the drivers, but especially with the kind of combination we're being dealt with. But I'd have to agree with Rock. I feel like pack racing here is going to kind of be an expectation of some sort. It's mostly just going to be on the gas the entire time, just going around, mostly in a draft train, kind of down on the bottom lane. I can expect things to probably get chaotic at times at Atlanta. I know even if you do shift up into fifth gear, from experience, that saves a ton of fuel and gas, or sorry, fuel and tires. But so we could possibly see some strategy played out if things get strung out too much, or if we see
It's
longer
a unique looking
runs in the
car,
race. But
and that's one thing
Atlanta
that
can
I've
offer a
seen though
bunch
from
of
other
things. It could
drivers
be just a
take
regular
advantage
one
of
and a
that
half
fifth
mile, depending
gear.
on how people
Yeah,
are
we may not
strung
be
out,
able to
or it
use the
can just
tracers,
be
but
a
under
late race like
caution,
we've come
or
to
if you have
see
a big
in
enough
modern day
lead,
NASCAR.
or depending on how you handle the race, you could use it for a couple laps to save fuel, and that could be the difference maker in if you win that race or not. So, unique perspective for that. So one of the biggest things that I want to kind of start bringing into play here is, so we got INF returning and again, I will reiterate, he is for the Cup Series. We are racing trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. We are bringing back the Xfinity Series. INF will be in the booth right here at UTR Live on Wednesday nights for the Cup Series. So you'll get to see all the action on track. You will not see all the graphics and this cool background out behind me on Wednesday nights, but he will be right here on UTR Live on Twitch, and then it will be uploaded after the race to the YouTube channel and everywhere else that's needed. You can also catch us UTR Live right here on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. It will be live as it's happening on Tuesdays and Thursdays for Tuesday Trucks and Thursday Xfinity, where you'll catch myself being your host for our Xfinity Trucks. Alongside me will be a random amount of drivers that are not full time in the series. Maybe a couple admins here and there popping into the chat and to help us out in the booth. So be on the lookout. We are going to be everywhere that you can think of for season 6 for all 3 series of UTLR. But heading into this season, it's going to be already big enough. I mean, as people kind of hit a couple high points to what to look forward to this season. But the biggest announcement, I know y'all been waiting. I've kept y'all long enough. Big announcement that we got Rock NASCAR here for is season 6 is going to be sponsored by the one and only Marty Hensley, Rock NASCAR, with the Xbox One Esports community Facebook page. So we are excited to have him with us this season. Not only is just another guy, but a amazing person, amazing guy that I've been able to share my information with. I've been kind of alongside of him for the last few months, talking with him, and it's been a very big honor to finally have him come aboard and sponsor not one, not two, but all 3 racing series of Under the Lights Racing in season 6. So Marty, congratulations on hopping on board with us, and thank you for hopping on board with us as well.
Oh, totally my pleasure. Like I said, on behalf of myself and the Xbox One sports racing community, definitely looking forward to being Under the Lights Racing primary sponsor all season long for the trucks, Xfinity, and Next Gen Cup cars. I especially want to thank you, the league owner, all the admin staff and drivers for making this all possible behind the scenes. I am very, very excited to watch
Yes, and
each of these drivers in
we
all
ain't gonna
three
let y'all know
series
what's going
battle it
through
out
board,
for a
but let's
championship
just
at
say
the end
it's
of the
gonna be
season.
a great one that
And those
these
champions,
drivers will
for
want
all
to
their
race
hard work
for,
and dedication,
something that they will want
will
to
be
cherish
rewarded
forever,
at the end of the season.
knowing that they are cared about, they are loved. This is a true family, as Rock has kind of figured out here in the last few months and just over the last couple of years, but over the last couple of months that he's been uh, on the insider information of UTLR, seeing that we are a true family here. And again, it is such an honor to have you sponsoring the league and being able to come aboard with us. So we do greatly appreciate it and can't wait for these drivers to do battle this season.
Yes, like I said, I am so very excited to watch your season 6 get started, and really happy that you and your admins and like I said, behind the scenes, that we could pull this together. It's something that I have always wanted to do, and I've looked at and researched a ton of leagues out there that I follow and watch on a daily and weekly basis. And but I knew from the get-go that I wanted to start right off with a top-notch league, and it came down to Under the Lights Racing League. That's pretty much right now is the top-notch league on the Xbox console side. So it was a no-brainer for me. That's the route that I want to take. That's where I want to become a sponsor
and,
for,
and
and to
I'm glad you
let all
covered
those
all that
drivers
because
know,
that's
like I
kind of
said,
my
that all their hard
question.
work and
But hell,
dedication
you answered
has
it,
not
talking
gone
about
unnoticed.
why
That you will be
you chose
rewarded
us and
for your
everything.
championship
Um,
and
One thing I do
everything
want
that
to
you
ask
have done
is,
for them.
I mean, you've watched us grow. Well, you've watched myself grow as a racer, turning into a league owner, and then everything that I've been through as a league owner. You watched the league come up from. If y'all are tuning in, thank y'all for tuning in. By the way, I see y'all's comments from Facebook and all over YouTube, Twitch. But getting back to it, talking about coming up and seeing the realm of what we used to be the Dr. Pepper Cup Series. Back when we had like 5 guys per week on Wednesday nights. Well, actually, no, at that time it was like Friday nights that we raced on. And then becoming Shake and Bake Racing League. And the wonders that happened during that era that you got to see with the battle of me being called out that I was mocking Frozen Toes in the Shake and Bake Club, to just having fun with it and getting to know Frozen Toes through that situation, and so glad that I know her a lot better because of all that. But able to work all that out, and then turning into UTLR, and we had a big fallout, and everybody kind of played witness to it. There was a couple guys that are over on the iRacing side now that happened to be a part of that, has been through some situations with myself and a few of the admins and drivers. Some of the drivers have witnessed the ins and outs of this league, but I mean, you really chose, I think, a really good league, and that's not just me being biased. It's just being honest. From a lot of the leagues moving to the iRacing side, there's not there's a lot of leagues still on the Xbox, but again, like you said, we are one of the best that's left as far as on the console side that hasn't transferred to iRacing yet. Of course, kind of get into that. What is your thoughts with the whole process of iRacing coming up into the console side, and how do you think that that's going to play a role into the future of UTLR as we move into the iRacing world in 2025 on console? Oh yeah, and without a doubt. I guess I lost audio again. That's greatness. I gotta love it. Sorry about the error. Try to fix it real quick. Right, got it fixed. Alright, let's try that again. Repeat what you said, Marty. Sorry. Hang on. Whoop. Sorry. I don't know why it's. Let me try something real quick. Bear with us, guys. Sorry for the situations. Try. Maybe. Alright, try it now. Try a test. And nothing, of course. Alright. Yeah, I kind of figured. I think we're good. Just why it wants to act up all of a sudden. Trying something real quick. Hopefully we can get this back going. Gotta love whenever I gotta show my movements on screen here. Alright, try it now. Yeah. Crapola. Try one more thing then. Let's see. Thank you guys. I'm seeing y'all's comments. So thank y'all. I don't know why we are having issues all of a sudden. Cannot get anything to pull up as far as audio. I'm trying to think. I hate thinking on the fly, I swear. And people are adding me as their friend. Awesome. I wish OBS was not stupid. Let me try. Sorry, Marty. Hey. Down right now. I'm still live. I'm just down. Trying to get the audio restored. maybe. Store this. Nope. Not that. Yeah, we're trying. I cannot, for some reason, I can't get audio for some reason. I can hear y'all, but the stream is not pulling y'all's audio all of a sudden. Yeah, for real. Dumbass.
I'm sorry, I'm just vibing,
Oh wait,
bro.
here we go, here we go. I got it.
Oh my god, it's a miracle. Holy crap.
Alright. Alright guys, we got it fixed. Awesome. Now to well, let's see. Sorry guys about it. Looking like crap on the screen. That's what you get whenever you go live and you have to deal with this.
Well,
And we are live now. Y'all can be heard on screen. It's just now. Getting it all squared back up because LBS decided to have a little hissy fit.
oh no. Anyway.
Y'all, this looks so tacky that I'm having to do this all on live. It looks so bad. Alright. SB, you hear me still?
No.
Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. Audio's back.
It's not cool that I can't hear you though.
Alright, guys, and we are back. If you were still with us, I am glad you are still with us. I'm sorry for all its issues that we've just run into. Glad y'all have stuck it through, and glad that we're still here. So, we got audio's issues fixed. Alright, so for the ones that are still with us, thank you for sticking with us, and we got the issues fixed. So, back to what we were talking about before this happened. With Rock, we were talking about coming, I think it was coming on to the league, or I forget what. Oh, or the new cars, something like that.
To follow up about the new iRacing game that will
Yes,
probably
yes.
be launching about the end of 2024 into 25. It's definitely going to be a game changer. Like they launched their Woo series, and that's been top notch with graphics and cars, tracks, and no lag and the whole 9 yards. So they're definitely going to do it up right to make this NASCAR game. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what it all entails. But from messaging people on Twitter as well as some top executives at iRacing, that they pretty much said that they've heard us. They they have seen and heard everything that they would like or want in the game. Excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be something that's, I mean, it's honestly got us all excited. No matter what, we can finally know that we are saved. I think, and I speak for probably a lot of the groups out there and for a lot of the leagues, saying that our future has been saved even though we have not seen any gameplay, I don't think we have to have any concern whenever we've seen what iRacing is and what iRacing has done already with the console, with World of Outlaws. If it's anything in retrospect of what World of Outlaws did and how Monster Games worked with them, I think we can safely say that they're going to put out a lot more effort because they know that NASCAR will sell, that everybody's going to be wanting to come back to NASCAR on console because iRacing. I've already heard some guys are going to be coming back to console. They'll still have iRacing, or they'll still probably mainly stay on iRacing, but a lot of the guys that are just simply retired and can't have iRacing on PC, that they're coming out of retirement to, and they don't even have any gameplay footage yet, but just simply the fact that iRacing is coming into a game and it's with NASCAR, something that's been about 10 years in the making, if not longer. So, I mean, it is going to be something that we're all excited for. INF, I mean, what is your take on this?
Yeah, it's obviously gotten the community very excited, and there's a lot of reason to be excited. I mean, the future is looking bright, and a lot of people are getting excited. The wait might be long, but I think it will be worth it in the end, and there are greener pastures ahead.
Also, keep in mind too, Storm, that iRacing already has all the tracks scanned. They've already got the cars with trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. So with those two already in hand, that cuts out a lot of development time right there.
It does, and I think their focus is going to be just transferring it over and having to work out with tighter graphics, and the pixelation is going to be a lot less than what they're used to on PC. So having to minimize it down into a console format, I think it's going to be one of their biggest hurdles. They know how to do it with World of Outlaws, but just it's going to take time. And I think if they still had to scan tracks and they had to scan cars and whatever else they had to do to make sure it's good quality, I think it would have been a lot longer till we see the next game. Even if they still announce that, hey, we're going to take over the rights, it's still going to be, say, 2028 or maybe. I mean, we don't know. But to know that a lot of that's already done, I think cut out a lot of the wait time for us.
Yeah, Alex, I want to also
absolutely.
add, Rock NASCAR brought up a great point, how they already have everything scanned. I know they said 2025 for a new game, but maybe they can do it earlier and do something, kind of 2024, maybe, late 2024 too. I mean, that's also a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Maybe I think the closer we get to the end of 2024, we might see something like that. It's going to be very, very close. I want to say, I've heard a few people say as well, and Rock, you might agree, you might disagree, you kind of put your input in, but I think if it is 2025, we'll see it come out before the Daytona 500 weekend, because they're going to want to have, it's iRacing, we know how they work, we know how they are. They're going to want to have the 2025 roster, the 2025 schedule, whenever they go to release this. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
kind of, I
I'll
feel like that's
agree.
kind of a given, because they
Yeah,
are
I'll
always
agree.
up to date.
Yeah, looking at the past history, that's how things have been going. They've been launching for the Daytona, update the cars, update the roster to make sure everything's in place.
Yeah, and I said I'm ready for it. Um, so I guess kind of one of the last things we'll touch on for the night is as far as the future holds up. I mean, what do you think the future is, Rod? For I mean, I know you kind of already touched on it, but what the future is for UTLR uh, going into this season? I mean, what do you kind of look forward to the most?
Well, now, in general, like I said, I am just excited, for the entire season. One, now that you're you're running all three series versus just one or two. Um, but now it's all three series. Um, Under the Lights League has came a very, very long way, and like I said, you guys are pretty much top notch now on the console side. Super excited to get the season underway, and now that drivers all know that they have something to shoot for at the end of that season, just makes it even more competitive and get the job done so that they can win that purse.
And like I said, we're very excited that we got to bring you on, and the possibilities are endless for the drivers. I know they're ready to hit the track, and the season opener can't come soon enough. It's in 2 weeks. Uh, I see a couple people asking out there before we get to a couple of the key highlights to end it. I do know. See, we got Wicked Guy on Twitch. Uh, if NASCAR physics or anything like the World of Outlaws, I'll be happy. Agreed. Um, and so the season does start in 2 weeks with the season openers on October 24th through the 26th. Will be it'll be trucks on Tuesdays, Cup on Wednesdays, and Xfinity on Thursdays. So that'll be the October 24th through the 26th, along with the Clash for Cup Series this Wednesday, followed by the Duels next Wednesday. There'll be the lineup for the 500 weekend or week for Under the Lights Racing. And we are actually full, but one thing I do want to touch on just now, remember and jog my memory, talking about being full, we do have, and I'll post it onto our pages again, but we do have a Project 27 that our one only SP right here came up with, and it's amazing to see how this works out. But it's going to be based off the Project 91, and it's going to be the 27 car, and you get to run up to 2 races. You have to go through a practice session with the admins, and you have up to 2 races that you can choose from that's not taken already, and compete with the Cup guys and see, is this a league that you like to join? And off those 2 races, if it is, then you could join in season 7. You'll have to wait, unfortunately, but that's the way it works. You have the opportunity to join the best league out here. And if you don't think it's for you, then hey, you came in, you had fun, and you gave it your best. And that's all we ask, is that everybody has fun whenever they come to race for UTLR. And Rock here is not only sponsoring the league, but he's going to be racing in the Project 27 car at Daytona. The first time for probably about 22 to 24 of us to hit the track. Some new guys are joining, and they're going to have yourself coming in. So, as a final wrap up with you, what is your thoughts on having that Project 27 driver, being a Project 27 driver, entering into the first race of the season, and the first time for us to all be together? Like, why this race?
Well, one, special shout out to you and the admin that came up with this project thing.
You're welcome.
I think it's a great way to bring in new drivers, let them pick 2 races of their choice in the 27 car. That way you can see how they rate everything that comes with that. Um, I was definitely excited being that it's going to be in the next gen car at Daytona, and to be able to run with all these guys and get some practice in, testing in, and whole 9 yards of that. And one, because it's like the Daytona 500 and the next gen cars under the Lights Racing League. So I am very, very excited to get that underway for sure. I've even taken the night off from covering leagues to do that.
All right, y'all heard it right here. He said to hell with y'all. He's coming to the dark side for one night only. No, I'm just kidding. Nah,
We have milk and cookies.
he's been a pleasure across the entire community, and we're not here gloating at all. We're just here having a good time, and but it's awesome to have a guy like Rock here to help make UTLR the biggest and best league out there. As far as also just uh, showcasing our driver talents on a week in, week out basis. That's what we're here for. Our motto being UTLR, become your champion, become your superstar. So it's always about becoming your own champion and superstar, and that's what it's about. If you can lead, if you can make an impact on this league, and you have succeeded to the point of becoming your own winner, becoming your own champion, not just a champion in the league, but a champion for yourself, and being the best of the best of yourself, then that's what matters. That's the only thing that we care about, is you having fun and you reaching your own limit, reaching your expectations as a group, as a family, and as a whole league. We help each other. We have guys that get in daily, and we're not one of those leagues where you get in and we were like, you know what, you're on your own. We know that you're a newbie and we don't really care about you. No. If you are struggling at a track, we will help you get better. We want, as if we had the possibility, and SP can back me up, if we had the possibility to have 20 cars side by side crossing the start and finish line and having a 20 car photo finish, and that if that could happen, and it be because we spend the time to practice and get better as a group, as a league, and better each one of the drivers, then we have succeeded because we helped drivers get better. We take in each other as their own, no matter your experience level, and we will help you.
Look what you did to me, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, myself, SP, I even got better off of it, but
I used to be the worst driver in UTLR. I was the back marker for a season, and then they helped me out, and now I'm a championship 4 threat.
hmm and same here. I mean, I've turned myself around being a championship 4 threat over the last couple or after this last season. So it is awesome. Now, granted, there are some drivers out there that have come in and they haven't liked us, and that's their own opinion, and they have moved on, or their driver level was not up to par, and it was one of those that could not be. We could not make them better. We did everything we could to try, and they just either had the lack of not caring, or they chose to just not get better on themselves, because it comes down to a point where we've done everything we can to help you get better. But if you are not taking the effort to get better for yourself, then you will not become a champion in this league. You will not become a wonder boy or the next big thing of this league. I mean, it takes full effort, 100% commitment to this league in order to succeed. And SP kind of talked about that going into the season. What is your biggest hope, I guess, or what's your biggest thoughts on what the season could bring, or what are you expecting?
Well, honestly, I'm just expecting a lot of hard racing. I think the racing's going to be closer than ever. I mean, we're seeing in preseason and just practice. I mean, we're seeing back markers like, no offense, Ardeni, Crimson, and Drake. I mean, they're showing up. They're running top 3. They're passing me. These guys are going to be very successful this year just because of this next gen car bringing it. And, you know, like you touched on, I mean, it's going to be a whole different ballpark, whole different season than we've ever seen in these next gen cars, at least. There's going to be a lot more passing. Uh, there's going to be a lot more aggressive racing. There's just going to be a lot more of everything, and it's just something that, everyone's looking forward to for sure.
Agreed. Uh, and I feel bad for INF here because he was actually going to be racing in our Xfinity series. We were finally going to get him out of the booth. I thought I had it hunkered down that we were going to finally get him out of the booth for one series, but he had previous commitments, so he is just going to stick to the booth, which I guess will survive with no
We can
INF,
take it.
with no INF on track. It's going to suck. We'll miss you, INF. If he's even still here.
He is.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, he's not feeling too great, but he's here.
Right. It's going to be great. It's going to be a
Right.
great season overall. Shout out to the following drivers kind of as we end the night here. Again, it's been a great privilege to have INF, who's, again, he's joining us for season 6. He's coming back to broadcast every single race for the Cup Series on Wednesday nights, so you'll get to hear his voice on Wednesday nights here at UTLR Live, and then you'll get to hear myself on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You might get to hear a little bit of SP on night for sure, but we'll figure all the details out. And then we got Rock NASCAR, my man, sponsoring the league. He's our new league sponsor as of tonight, and we finally get to bring him on, and he also gets to race a Project 27 car here in 2 weeks at Daytona in the Cup Series. So, again, Rock, it's been a pleasure having you tonight, and we can't thank you enough.
It's my pleasure for having me on the show. Said I thank you, your entire admin staff, the entire racing organization for what we were able to do behind the scenes to make everything possible. Definitely excited. Looking forward to getting season 6 underway, as well as the Daytona race underway. So, very, very pleased with the entire organization.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And because I care about my drivers, and if y'all don't know that, then you should if you're a driver and you're listening. But these following drivers, I do want to give a shout out to because they have been here through and through, and they're also just a driver in the league that we care about, and we care about every single driver that's in the league. So I do want to shout out to the following drivers: Comical Sphinx, 31, Irate Pluto, Mo in the Hole, VFL Hack, UTLR Rick, Flash Champ 24, The High Road 1748, King Lodebroke, Edgington, Matty Ice, Drake, myself, UTLR Storm, Crimson Sniper, We the Mafia, CCD and Heathen, Brad Rayner, UTLR Kenny, R. Denny, Tomato, 1248, SP 2448, LRS.
Hey, that's me.
His teammate and brother, not really brother, we just call him brother.
My brother from another mother.
LRS, Bad News Ducky, CCD and Loading, Dr. Clater, UTLR One Bad, or SR One Bad, excuse me. And I saw you in the chat, Mike. You said thank you to our new sponsor. Welcome, and One Bad representing. So thank you for joining to the live. And then, of course, our Project 27 car. That's all on the Cup Series, guys. I'm not going to name off all the Xfinity because most of them are just other drivers. But the new drivers that are just Xfinity, also want to shout out to them. Go Dogs 1234, Suspect Camo, Red Hawk. Let's see who else we got. We got Here Comes Mr. J. We got CCD and Morton, otherwise known as HD. Some of y'all may know him as HD. B-Ball TV 27, Mr. We're Beast. Those guys are our Xfinity Series drivers, along with some of the full-time regulars. And then on the Truck Series side, we've got most of them are just either Xfinity or truck guys. We got Ham Wallet, also in the Xfinity Series, by the way. And then J.K. Wings, a returnee from season 2 in the Truck Series. He's finally coming back for season 6. And then we have a nautical skater and his daughter, Abby, with the Unforgiving. She'll be hopping in for a few races here and there. So thank y'all once again for every single person that I just named off. If I forgot your name, which I don't think I did because I'm really good at my rosters. But again, shout out to all my drivers. Y'all are the best, and y'all make this league possible. Y'all made this live tonight possible. Thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for being here through UTR Live on Facebook, Under the Lights Racing Facebook page. It be UTR Live on YouTube or UTR Live on Twitch. We thank y'all, and y'all cannot be thanked enough for as much that y'all care about us as that I care about you. I know the admins also care about you. So with that, tonight it has been a great honor for having, again, INF and Rock with us. And until then, guys, this week, this Wednesday, NSP and the other
Yeah,
admins.
thank you. It's waiting
I
for
said
that.
I said admins, okay?
You okay?
Dumbass. Yes, I said it on the stream. But thank y'all guys for being here. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all on Wednesday if you're in the Cup Series for the Under the Lights Racing
Under the Lights
Season
Racing.
6 Clash
Season 6
right here
clash.
at UTR Live
Right here at
with INF behind the booth. So we'll see y'all Wednesday night for the Clash.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how.